بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين كلما ذكر الذاكرون وكلما غفل عن ذكر الغافلون أما بعد. My respected Muslims, this is the last Ashara of the month of Ramadan, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in this last Ashara used to make extra effort in thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and in getting the closeness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And a hadith Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has encouraged, and he has said that look for Laila-tul-Qadr, تحروا Laila-tul-Qadr في أشهر الأواخر, look for Laila-tul-Qadr in the last 10 days. And then he mentioned look for it in the odd nights, which is the 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, 29th. And Laylatul-Qadr is that night, one night which is given to this ummah, that inna anzalnahu fi Laylatul-Qadr khayru min alf shahr. It is better than the worship of 80 years. Just in one night Allah gives the rewards and the blessings of so much. Had Aisha radiallahu anha asked that, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, if I'm fortunate and Allah gives me Laylatul Qadr, what should I ask? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that, Quli, say, Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. O Allah, you love to forgive, and Allah, you are very forgiving and very merciful. Fa'fu anni, forgive me. So in these days, certain things which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has encouraged, we should carry those things out. And that's why it is said that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in these days used to increase his ibadat, increase the recitation of Quran, increasing giving out in charity, increasing at praying at night. All of these things we should excessively do, more than the last 20 days. We should do extra in these days. Also, in these very noble days, there are three types of people that even if they find Laylatul Qadr, they are not forgiven. The first person is aqul li walidayh, a person who is disobedient to his parents, who has hurted them. And this is a very common thing in today's time, that we don't value in our culture, in tradition, in this life. It's this me and mine. We don't value the parents. And it's very, very essential and important that yes, we may be young, very energetic, very smart, all of this, but at the end of the day, we came in this world because of our parents. And whatever we have today, it's because of them. And we should learn to be thankful and grateful to them. And we should learn to serve them. And that should be our pride and honor. There is at the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told Sahaba radiallahu ajma'in, and he said that specifically to Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu, that Umar, a person the name of Uwais Qarni, he will come, and when he comes, go and request him to make dua for you and the ummah. So Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu whenever a caravan would come for Hajj, he would inquire that has this tribe come, and inside that tribe there was, he would ask that, has Uwais in this has come? So once Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu inquired, and they said yes. The Karn, the tribe came and said, yes, we do have, Uwais is here with us. So his uncle said, yes, he's very slow, and we've basically, he's gone to graze our camels, and he's in Arafat. And Rasulullah ﷺ also gave Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu the sign that there would be on his hand, there would be a birthmark. So Hazrat Umar and Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhuma, they went to Arafat. So they saw a person who is praying, and so they went, they asked him that, are you Uwais? He said, yes, I'm Uwais. He said, who are you? So Hazrat Ali said that this is Amirul Mu'mineen Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu, and I'm Ali radiallahu anhu. He was taken by a bit surprised because of their high ranks, and of course. And so Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu said that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam advised me, and he told me that you will come, and he had told me to request you to make dua for me and for the ummah. Now this, what elevated him to this high rank, and what was the reason that Allah gave him such a high status? It was only that he served his mother and he looked after his mother. Allah honored him, elevated him with. So this is something we don't consider as ibadat. It's such a virtuous thing. And in the previous talks I have also mentioned this multiple times. Inna abarral birra birral walidain. The biggest of the good deeds is to looking after your parents. The second person is a person who always argues with relatives and break ties with them. He's fought with his brothers, he's fought with his sisters, uncle, aunts. He doesn't have, he's very argumentative, and he breaks relationships with everyone. Rasulullah, and because of that, his broken ties, they don't speak, they don't have relationship, all of this. So Rasulullah says, this person, he is also not forgiven. A person should make up with family, ask forgiveness. These are the days of forgiveness. Today we live in a very high-tech time, just basically send a text message, ask forgiveness. It's a very simple procedure to clear our heart, clear ourselves. Just ask. A person who asks forgiveness, Rasulullah says, he is free from pride and arrogance. Just ask forgiveness. And a third person is a person who is addicted to wine and drinking, who is alcoholic. That in these days, he is not forgiven. So that's why in the month of Ramadan, let's try to inculcate good qualities inside us. And the habits we have in Ramadan, mashallah, praying 5 times, reading our Quran, being punctual at dua, being generous and nice and kind, and focusing. Our focus is on Allah, and focusing is getting rewards, and focusing on building our life hereafter. Let's maintain that after Ramadan also. Let's keep up with that after Ramadan. We already have a habit of waking up in suhoor. Let's make that to a permanent habit of reading, standing up in tahajjud. We do have a habit of our salat and dua and Quran. Let's maintain that after Ramadan also. Let's keep that in our schedule. Let's keep that in our daily schedule. Let's not give up this blessing which Allah had given us, and this opportunity which Allah had given us, and this habit which we had developed, that let's not just keep it till Ramadan and not be Muslims for Ramadan, and then after that Ramadan gone, everything gone. No, let's maintain that in Ramadan also. Also, in this month of Ramadan, especially in the Ashra Awakhir, one thing is, Islam is a very unique and balanced way of life. So in that is to give Sadaqah Fitr. This year is about $10 to give Sadaqah Fitr for the needy, so that they can enjoy also Eid, and this is wajib on every person. So let's give it out before, not the last minute. Also, at the time, one of the most virtuous nights of ibadat is the night of Eid also. Rasulullah says, the person who stays away on the both nights of Eid, Allah will keep his heart awake on that day when everyone's heart will die. That is the Day of Judgment. So there is nothing called, there's a tradition which is called Chand Night, the moon night, party night. There is nothing in Islam like that. Why do we want the 29 days, all our good goes away in one night? Yes, preparing for Eid, preparing for that, but that should not be engaged in the disobedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Islam, any occasion of Islam, and any moments, any good occasions which Islam has given us, in any occasion, it's not a festival of the disobedience of Allah. It's not a means of the mixing of the genders and mixing of men and women and partying. All of these things Islam has discouraged. Unfortunately, we have iftar parties, but we don't read Maghrib. How we fasted whole day, and now we are getting together, and then in that man, woman getting together, what is, and in that is just gossiping, backbiting, all of that. That is not the concept of Islam. We have learned this from other traditions, other people doing this, and we have become accustomed of socializing. Islam has given us a method of socializing. That is our 5 times salat in the masjid with the Jamaat, our Friday Jummah, Eid. These are the where we socialize in the name of Allah and be obedient to Allah. So let's not after Ramadan, let's maintain and carry out what we are doing in Ramadan also. Also, the attachment we have with Quran. Try to understand Quran. If we don't know how to read it properly, learn how to read properly. Maintain our Quran. Try to understand the Quran. Try to understand what Quran is telling us. If we don't understand something, ask a scholar. If we don't know, go to someone. Spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes that, I want to learn how to read Quran. Also, the other virtuous thing is, Rasulullah says, Man adba sitta min Shawwal, a person who after Ramadan fasts 6 days in Shawwal. It's like fasting the whole year, because it's 29 or 30, and then after that 6 more, Allah gives you the reward of fasting 360 days. So one is to try to fast in Shawwal. It can be immediately the day after Eid. You can do it 6 days together, or you can break it up. And also try to maintain a habit of fasting on Monday and Thursday. Monday and Thursday. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to fast Monday and Thursday, and he used to fast 14, 15, 16. So we should try to maintain that also, which is called Ayyam-e-Bid. We should try to fast that also. These are the habits of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and in this way we will build inside ourselves taqwa and piety, and we'll maintain that. It will be fasting in that way will help us maintain our piety whole round the year. And it will inspire and motivate and encourage us to do more good things. So let's, inshallah, in this couple of days which are left of Ramadan, let's make the most out of it in connecting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in building our taqwa, in engaging in dua, engaging in turning towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as much as we can. Also, there are some sunnats of the day of Eid, is to wake up early, have a shower, get ready, wear the best Islamic clothes we have, and on Eid al-Fitr it is preferable that we eat before we come for Salat, and we come one way and saying a takbir at-tashriq, Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah, wallahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, wa lillahi alhamd, saying takbir at-tashriq, and read our Eid Salat. Of course, you have to read Fajr, and on the day of Eid there is no Salatul Ishraq, and then after Eid Salat, there is nothing of such, people greet Eid Mubarak, and there is no, it's a moment of happiness, but there is nothing proven from Sunnat of, people greeting and all of this. There is nothing proven from Sunnat. Yes, when you greet a Muslim, of course, you say Assalamu alaikum, that is common, but there is nothing, it's just a cultural thing which people, generally after Eid Salat, people go and greet people. This is not from the Sunnat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, and on the day of Eid is a day of showing happiness. Yes, we are busy, we have, let's show happiness to our family, children, be happy with them, spend on them, enjoy time with them. This is something which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has encouraged, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has motivated the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to carry out happiness. It's a day of happiness. So we should basically enjoy this day, take ourselves off from work, take ourselves off from other things what we are doing, so that we can enjoy our time with our family and have a good time with the family. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to spend the remainder of the month of Ramadan in the best possible manner. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all our good deeds. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward all of us in abundance. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless the whole humanity in this month of Ramadan, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this month of Ramadan shower His special blessings on the whole ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Subhanallah bihamdihi, subhanakallah, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, wa astaghfiruka. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, wa salamun alal mursalin, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.